Welcome to a brief video guide to collecting data on your newly planted tree sample. Today we're here at the University of Minnesota Urban Forestry Research Lab and Nursery, and after watching this video, you'll know precisely how to take measurements like DBH, or diameter at breast height, as well as record lots of other helpful information to track the health and performance of your newly planted trees.
Let's start with where you'll store your data points. Your organization may use data collection and mapping software like TreeKeeper or another program. They may ask you to record your planting sample on paper, and your measurements will be input into a database so that the university can follow up in the months and years following planting to update tree growth and performance. No matter what method you use, make sure you have everything you need before you set out for efficient recording. This will save time and energy out in the field. Now that you're ready to record your data, let's make sure you have the correct tools to measure the DBH, geolocation, and tree ID for your sample. To measure the DBH, or diameter at breast height, you'll need a few tools. Ideally, you'd be given a special measuring tape which converts the circumference to diameter automatically. But you can also use a regular measuring tape. Later, you can calculate the diameter by dividing the measurement by pi. You'll also use a regular measuring tape to estimate how high up on the tree you'll need to take this measurement. You'll also want to make sure the geolocation of the tree is recorded. Depending on your organization's surveying methods, you might use software or record using your mobile device's mapping application. Similarly, tree IDing methods can vary. You might use a physical ID tag to record, or your organization's surveying software might automatically generate an ID number by location. With all of your necessary measuring tools and devices, you're ready to head out into the field and take some measurements. Each of the following data fields are important for tracking survivability and performance of your tree sample. Please note that you may be asked to collect a partial or complete set of data for each tree, depending on what point in the project you're collecting data and what systems your organization uses to track their trees and projects. After locating the tree ID, you'll record it in the first field of your spreadsheet or survey. Then record who's responsible for the tree. This could be a nonprofit or community organization or city parks department, whoever you're working with. Third, document the physical address of the tree. This will help future data collection volunteers or staff navigate to its location. Also, describe the planting location. Is this located in a park, on the boulevard, or in a public space? You'll also want to provide species information. Depending on your group's planting protocol, tags with the common or scientific name might be hanging on the tree. If that's the case, just copy down the genus and species. The more information you can provide, the better. If there's no species tag included, you can provide more general information on the genus. For example, oak, maple, or other. Record the planting date, both month and year. Next, record whether the plant is alive or dead. Next, comment on the nursery stock, gravel bed, bare root, container, or ball and burlap. Next, record whether you are planting as a staff member, volunteer, or contractor. Diameter at breast height, or DBH measurements, are taken at 4.5 feet from the ground. We use a measuring tape to determine this height on the body, then apply that estimate at each tree. In this video, we're recording a tree's DBH with a diameter measuring tape, which takes the circumference of the tree and divides the number by pi to give diameter. Geocoordinates might be automatically generated using TreeKeeper software, or you might need to record them using your phone's mapping application. To record longitude and latitude for your tree, open Google Maps and drop a pin at your location. Make any notes about the planted tree, maybe if it's planted on a hill or other remarkable points about the plant. You'll want to record the planting project and also the condition of the tree. We use a simple categorization of good, fair, poor, or dead. You can record that in the entry field. For treatment of the tree, you're going to record whether or not volunteers or staff used any materials to help the tree, whether they be tree stakes, stem protection, mulch, or soil amendments. We hope this video helps you feel a little bit more confident about taking tree measurements that will help researchers track the survivability and performance of the trees you've planted.